St. Petersburg, Florida was just named the best food city in the United States. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Why should I care?
Well, you should, because this could have a major impact on property values in the St. Pete area. In this video, I'm gonna go over two things with you. Number one, why this is such a big deal to people that own homes and rent. And number two, the effect that fine dining and big box name brand stores have on the housing market. Let's jump in.
A new study is now giving St. Pete high honors, naming it the best food city in the United States.
That's right, and ABC Action News reporter Jessica De Leon explains why local foodies say they've known it all along.
The secret is out. St. Pete has been singled out for its food scene.
It's about time. I mean, we've been on the map for a long time, but it's time we got our appreciation for it.
Tom Golden owns The Lure, which is known for its large selection of sushi and American tapas.
The Lure is an awesome restaurant with a cool catchphrase, cold, dead fish. I used to live 1 block away from it in downtown St. Pete. It's always busy, and that's exactly what you want to see in a restaurant. And it's located right on Central, which is the main strip in downtown. It's got a really cool vibe, and people will go to just grab a drink, shoot some pool, or just grab a meal together. All the locals talk about it, and people come from all around to get their sushi. Now, I gotta come clean. I've never been there because I don't like seafood. Okay, settle down, settle down. It's not that I won't try it. It's just that I don't prefer to eat it, if that makes sense. But I took a look at their menu and checked this out, the Joey meatballs. Here's how they describe it. I love this. 3 big ass meatballs resting in tomato basil marinara, snow-capped with Asiago, feta, and Parmesan cheeses. I will go there and order that dish and report back.
People get to sample one little thing and then go to another little place and then they find something they really like.
You got 3 coffee shops and about 4 places to grab dessert on that same street. And if you're looking to walk off your meal or head to your next event, it's only about a 20-minute walk to the pier on Tampa Bay. And there's a ton of stuff to do there, like shopping, drinks, live music, or even catch a sunset. Or you can head in the other direction, and it's about a 16-minute walk to Tropicana Field, where you can watch the Tampa Bay Rays beat the hell out of their opponent and win a ball game. Everything's walkable, it's a safe area, and the weather's always beautiful. You can grab a hotel or Airbnb in this area, and you can walk to everything downtown. Did I talk you into booking a trip? Huh?
A study conducted by InsureMyTrip.com researched the average rating of restaurants, the number of cafes, bakeries, and farmers markets in the city, and the price of cooking classes, ultimately giving St. Pete the top ranking among the 99 most populous cities in the country.
I gotta admit, I don't know why the price of cooking classes is a deciding factor on the best food city in the US, but we'll take it.
I think we've got a mix of some really great restaurants here, lots of diversity, lots of variety.
Known for their hot oil topping on a New England-style bar pie.
I lived kitty corner from Colony Grill, and I love their pizza. You can either dine in or they got a great carry out. The first time my wife and I went there, we were ordering a pizza to go, and we got to talking to one of the employees. The guy was so nice and helpful. We asked him, "Are you one of the owners?" And he said, "No, I just happen to be one of the managers." And I'll tell you what, if you own a business, you want employees like that. Everyone's always so nice in there, and their signature thin crust pizza with their hot oil topping is fantastic. Here's a tip for all the locals watching. They told me as long as they have power during a hurricane, they're slinging pies. So if you need some late night grub, everything else is closed because of the storm, you can call them up and they'll take care of you.
We get lots of people excited to bring their families here, enjoy the pizza, just kind of reminisce on the good days, and bring a little slice of home to those people here in Florida.
To go to a street like this where there's so many choices and these little family-owned restaurants, it's a great place to be.
For foodies on a budget, this new study also highlighted the relatively low cost of a 3-course meal in St. Pete, an average of $57.50. In St. Petersburg, I'm Jessica De Leon, ABC Action News.
So I just want to clarify, those people were not eating pizza. It looks to me they were on the same street as the other 2 restaurants, but they were at Flip Crepe and Waffles. It's located on the same block as Colony Grill and Lure, and they have amazing crepes. It's one of my wife's favorite places. I always get the breakfast crepe. It's so good. I want to give you another great local tip. There's a steakhouse right next to where we live called Rococo. It was literally right out the front door of the complex, and they have amazing food. But I'm going to share the secret with you as long as you just keep it between us. Now, I love this place because it's fine dining, but they let me come in my shorts and flip-flops, right? That's my uniform down here. But you can go to Rococo anytime. You don't need a reservation, and you can just sit up in the bar area. They have an American Wagyu cheeseburger that is incredible. It has red wine, caramelized onions, aged white cheddar, garlic aioli, heirloom tomato, and arugula. You also get a side of Parmesan truffle fries for $24. That burger's so big, sometimes my wife and I just split it. It tastes amazing, and if you've ever had that burger, let me know in the comments. All the awards St. Pete's winning and all the new growth really excites me, especially since we just bought a new house here. I want to see the value of my new home going up, and I'll show you how good food can have a direct impact on this. I used to live in a small city in Michigan of about 17,000 people, and I remember getting excited because we were getting a new Mexican restaurant in town. Now, just for some context, I bought my house when I was 22 years old back in 1998 for $130,000. I sold it 25 years later for, guess how much? $250,000. It didn't even double in price after 25 years. What's the value of your home done in the last 5 years? That's one of the reasons we moved to St. Pete. Things are happening here and the growth is exponential. In St. Pete, there's new development projects being announced every single day. Now, I work out at the YMCA, and they just announced they sold their vacant land to a developer, and he's building a 300-unit apartment complex on site. It's going to include a walkable shopping district with no traffic allowed and upscale restaurants. And the renters at the new complex get free access to the gym and pool with their rent. That means my gym's getting an update to accommodate all the new gym goers. I love it. Every day, something new's happening down here, and if your city's not growing, it's dying. Take a look at San Francisco, for instance. What a shame. Guess what property values are doing there? They're falling like a rock because of the city's and California's failed policies. If you want to encourage homelessness, theft, and drug use, all while thinking defund the police is a good idea, then please buy a house there and stay out of Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis won't allow that here. But why is good food and great restaurants so important? I'll tell you. According to an article by Citizens Times analyzing millions of properties between 1997 and 2014, Zillow determined homes near Whole Foods appreciate slower than comparable houses in the area before the store opens. After the store opens, the trend reverses and homes nearby appreciate quicker. Properties near Trader Joe's showed similar trends. By 2014, Zillow found homes within a mile of either store were worth more than twice as much as the median home in the rest of the country. That's why when you see cities like St. Petersburg winning awards for the best food city in the US, and they're experiencing population growth and economic growth like it has over the last few years, you need to take notice. And this doesn't just happen in the US, this happens all around the world. In an article in Sell Houses Fast UK, it says, there exists an indisputable link between residing near classy restaurants and the price of your property. Living near a popular eatery can up the value of your property by 20% at least. Here's another article by Malti Turia titled, Why Restaurants Are Important to Local Economies. It says, food tourism is a big thing. People will go out of their way or even plan trips just to try a particular restaurant or dish. A town with a thriving restaurant culture can become a tourist destination all on its own. Also, when traveling by car, people will choose to stay the night in cities with a lot of good restaurants. I guarantee no matter where you go on vacation, there's a restaurant there you love and probably recommend to other people. Now, if high-end dining can have a positive effect on property values, can fast food have the opposite effect? Check it out. According to Excalibur Homes, the answer is yes. Fast food locations can affect the value of your property. Living right next to a fast food chain may not be ideal for most people and can lower your property value. Not all fast food restaurants are equal. The same people who would love to live within walking distance of a Starbucks, that's me, would dislike being that close to a McDonald's. Yeah, that's true. The overall aesthetics of a nearby fast food chain will affect the demand for your property and its overall value. Being named the best food city in the US is only going to help property values. But not only that, the city of St. Pete has a $6 billion project going in downtown, and $1.3 billion of that is going towards building the new Tampa Bay Rays ballpark. This is going to add restaurants, shopping space, office space, and housing to that area. This is a huge project, and again, it's only going to help property values. People want to live here. The state of Florida is investing in St. Pete too. Governor Ron DeSantis just granted St. Pete College $7.2 million for its new smart technology program. With all this happening and an average yearly population growth of 0.52%, or around 13,000 people a year, this will keep homes in demand over the long run with a positive impact on prices for years to come. Do me a favor, if you found what I shared today helpful, hit the subscribe button and also like this video. That tells the YouTube algorithm that this is a valuable video and to share it with others. I got another video right here that'll tell you why Florida Airbnb owners are terrified after Ron DeSantis just did this. It's a dicey topic that's got a lot of people upset. Click this video and I'll see you there.